Alright, quick update on Strong and Stronger. So, starting off with Stronger, we've finally hit my next price target. We've got a pretty decent win ratio going so far with Stronger. We were calling for this move down after we broke below this Fibonacci, the 4.236. We were calling for a move down to the 1.618 Fibonacci at approximately $26.84. And as you can see, we came down to $27. Seems like it was 27 on the dot actually. So yeah, it seems like we were 6 cents off our price target. We basically were calling for a 36% move, and what we moved down like 35.64 or something. So very successful trade on that one. Even though I didn't short it, I'm still looking, I'm still sitting on the sidelines really, just watching this chart unfold. So what is going on for Stronger right now? Because Stronger looks a hell of a lot stronger than Strong, and I guess that's probably due to the name, due to the chart. But yeah, I mean, Strong somehow bouncing in the past 12 hours. You're actually seeing a big bounce coming in for Strong. Did we even dump? I mean, when the whole markets were dumping on the Fed drop, so you know, you can see Bitcoin yesterday, we had a huge rally, and then as the stock market opened and went bearish, Bitcoin wiped out all the gains from the previous day. I'll show you that if we come over to the SPY. You can see we wiped out all the gains from yesterday. Coming over to the hourly time frame, you can see this gap is when we weren't trading. As soon as we opened trading here, we just absolutely landslide, and that's why we're seeing everything drop. So it's very strange that Stronger is somehow performing well. I guess maybe people are taking advantage of the fact that it's down at $27. I mean, considering this minted up here at 150, I can't necessarily blame them. But still, I'm sitting on the sidelines. I'm really waiting for us to break macro bullish, as we have come down to my new Fibonacci target, as we've made a new low, and we have been trading sideways for a bit. I can perhaps start to consider this range that we're in an accumulation range. Whether we break to the upside or the downside, that is yet to be seen. But as you can see, once again, we are trading in a very tight accumulation range, just like we previously did the last couple of times. And let me explain why, at least in my opinion, we would not be bullish until we broke this double fib between $58 and $61.25. Let me show you. If we bring out the brush tool, you can see Stronger minted here. We came down, we had an accumulation range, and we came up to the upper fib bound above the accumulation range. We got rejected, broke down from the accumulation range, broke down into a new accumulation range. Once again, just like we did before, accumulation, rejection from the upper fib. In this case, it was the 2.618. If we remove that, then you can see double rejection from the top fib, the 2.618. Then we broke down to the bottom of the accumulation range, just like we did here, and we broke down. Now, we haven't entered a accumulation phase like we did previously. We actually entered a redistribution phase to the upside, and then a redistribution phase to the downside, chop action, and then we broke below this fib. And in my opinion, this price action that we're seeing right now is, I would definitely consider this to be an accumulation range. We have not been moving too volatile. We've really been chopping to the side, and like I said, as we've come down to this lower fib, it is probably at least expected that we are going to get a bounce before we either do go lower or break higher. I would like to highlight, with every time we enter the bottom of the accumulation range, you can see we bounce. This time we actually entered almost we almost bounced to the top of this accumulation range again. And is this a wick? Let's see, because this looks like we wicked. No, we didn't. This was just the red bar. But in this case, we came down. We had a pretty sizable bounce, almost to the halfway, not exactly the halfway. And within this accumulation range, we're seeing something on average that fits what we've seen in the past two accumulation phases, where we come down, come to the bottom, and we have a bounce either to near the top or near the middle to the bottom slash portion of the range. So what do we need to see for Stronger to break bullish? Well, as I highlighted, we've got these accumulation ranges, and every time we've had an accumulation range, we've never managed to break above the top slash the bottom, or the top fib above us slash the bottom fib from the previous accumulation range. And what I mean from that is, if you've got this accumulation range here, we wouldn't have been bullish until we broke above this accumulation range. And as we are now in this accumulation range, I wouldn't say that we're bullish until we break back above the previous accumulation range within this region here, and we take out the fibs that are daunting above the top of our head. So for me to get bullish on Stronger in the short term, I'd need to see a break well above $41. I'd need to see continuation above both $58 and $61. I'd want to see both of these levels get flipped before I even consider becoming a buyer on Stronger. And it is really up for debate whether I will be picking up any Strong or Stronger. I'm not the biggest fan of their project, if I'm being completely honest. I have no quarrels saying my opinion on this. Like I said, not the biggest fan on this project. The price action on Stronger is terrible. The price action on Strong is terrible. Since I've been covering both of these, they've really just been trending to the downside of things. Really not looking good. Considering they don't even have a white paper as well, it's just very kind of worrying signs from the project. And before you comment and say, oh my god, you're stupid, I can't believe you haven't read the website, how do you not know there's a white paper? A medium paper slash a light paper is not a white paper. It's not. It's a baby version of a white paper. StrongBlock do not have a white paper. They've either got a mid paper or a light paper. The last time I checked, it was a mid paper, and I only checked like 2 days ago or so. So I doubt they've come out with a white paper since then. We are just accumulating to the side. A lot of Strong fanboys think that a light paper is a white paper. I'm here to tell you it's not. So Stronger, not looking good. I mean, it's really 50-50 right now. Like I said, if we do break below this previous bottom down here at 26, I would assume that the bottom has to be at 22, otherwise we're going to 0. And for the break up, like I said, I wouldn't be looking to get bullish until we break above $61. And you might be thinking, you know, why would you wait to get bullish after $61 when you can buy now? Well, it's the same reason why I didn't get bullish down here at $57. It's the same reason I didn't get bullish here at $107. It's the same reason I didn't get bullish on Mint at $150. And it's the same reason I didn't get bullish when they pumped up to $198. The point of the matter is, we're in a huge downtrend from $200. Buying the breakout at $61 means you're getting a huge discount. Meanwhile, people are buying the dip here, they were 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 buying the dip here, and people are now buying the dip here. Do you see a pattern? We're going down very fast over time. So buying the breakout of a confirmed trend is the smartest thing to do, in my opinion. That is all I've got for Stronger. Let's check out what's going with Strong. We're down 11% today. It looks like we had a pretty sizable bullish candle yesterday, and most of the gains have been wiped out. We've got a ton of selling volume coming in. The squeeze mom is sitting at the heart line right now. I think as we're tearing down so fast, this means bearish accumulation is going to reaccumulate back to the downside, and my price target down here for $14 on Strong is finally going to get hit. I've been calling for $14 since $70, and I was calling for $70 at $272. Strong has gone from $272 to $20 since I've started recording it, and people were still telling me, oh, it's just going to go up in a straight line, it's bullish, it's bullish. I mean, the chart is terrible. It clearly looks absolutely garbage. You've got these two lows that you've taken out, so I mean, I really do think Strong is trending to 0. If Strong want to save themselves, in my opinion, they need to move chain, because all of the people who comment on my videos, all the people who message me on my Discord about Strong, they are all telling me right now that the money that they make from selling Stronger with their Strong nodes is absolutely nothing after they pay for the fees. So, you know, the fees on the ETH blockchain, I mean, if you've got a Strong node and you're taking profits and the price of Stronger is dropping every couple of days, and the price of the ETH gas fees is either staying the same or increasing, then, you know, there's a lot of people that aren't even breaking even, or there's people that can't even sell their Strong because, or that they can't sell their Stronger because the gas fees are too high. So I think they need to move chain. I think at least they need to integrate, be cross-chain with Polygon, be cross-chain with Solana. I think they need to open up their company. I think they need to open up StrongBlock so they do move on to different blockchains. I don't think they're going to survive if they just keep on doing the same stupid stuff they've been doing and staying on ETH. So For Strong, I think Strong is going to 0. I could imagine we're going to 14 and having a bounce with Stronger. Once again, we're in a new accumulation phase, so I will keep you updated if we break down or break up. Until we break above 61, I would not be bullish on Stronger. That's all I've got for Strong and Stronger. As always, not financial advice. Cowboy out, and most importantly, peace.